eagle, for example, can see a moving rabbit from a mile and a half away.
Wow.
A buzzard can see a moving rabbit from 2 miles away. You can see a mouse from the top of Blackpool Tower, 571 feet. You can see a moving mouse.
Where are we have buzzards and red kites.
Buzzards and red kites. There's a wild buzzard there. We're not handling that because he's going back. He'll have to go back into the wild. There's a wild buzzard.
Of them had pest control poison in them. We're not saying that killed them, it was mainly the traffic. We don't 100% know, guys. Right, so where do owls come from then? In the 12th century, they were known to bring plagues, diseases, death. In the 13th century, it changed over. And pagans and nuns and monks used to kill them. And they used to nail them to the church door. And the reason they nailed them to the church door was to warn off the church evil spirits. Vikings did it. Vikings did it to the longboats. Used to nail a dead barn owl to the mast of the boats, guys. That's why the name got nicknamed the barn owl. Nothing to do with living in barns. Now, believe it or not, owls then are terrific, and these birds are no exception. They're amazing hearing. But the eyesight also is impeccable. Now, true facts have come to light. I know the book said didn't put the wrong, guys. True facts have come to light that most owls call out this moment in time. The last sighting of a tawny owl in Ireland was 1971. And Mike Gibb there, World of Owls, has been begging me for a tawny. I'm taking him on next year, can you believe it there? To do his practicing there in Ireland there. Another thing is this bird can see its capability to see depth. We can't. If we go to a swimming pool and we stand outside the pool, none of us here can tell us how deep it is. And it's there. And we still can't, we judge it. We have to read the sign saying 6 foot, 4 foot, whatever it may be. If you look at this bird, tawny owls got the ability to see depth to a certain degree better than we do. And these birds now are taking fish. Tawny owls taking fish. Never know, guys. Okay, never know. But these now actually are going to the edge of the dikes and areas, looking inside, and can gauge it because they can't swim. They can ride the water for so long they can't swim. So they're jumping in on the right depth, guys, taking frogs, toads, reptiles, and small stickleback fish. So things are changing through evolution and natural selection there. Now owls, a lot of owls have 14 vertebrates. What they don't tell you is a lot of 25. If you look at the Great Grey and the Ural and the Mackinder's, they have 25 vertebrates. The programme is actually between 3 to 3,500 psi of pressure from the Great Horned Owl in America. Okay, guys. And it's the only owl in the world to take a human life. It's the Great Horned Owl in America. Okay. So these are similar size, a bit bigger. Okay. Talons are a bit more. So you can safely say equal to that. If that's true, I haven't done the experiment myself. If it's true, that means a tiger on average is 2,000 psi of pressure on a bite. So if that's true, guys, he has more power leverage in the pound than what a tiger has. Have you dealt anything yet like that? No? You'll be doing that shortly. So they're very powerful, guys, and they live longer, and he's no predators. The only predator he's got is himself versus what's in the world. But it's prey, okay, play with the weather, okay, deal with that. So he's got a problem, okay, remember this, and he's going for his prey. He can do that. He can turn the back talon round and equal pressure. When you've got a falcon, eagle and so on, the different pressure, I'll tell you that later on, guys. But these birds here are equal. So every talon he has there is almost, within a couple of psi of pressure, as strong as each other. It means he's using his energy. Okay. If it goes vibrant red, guys, it means it's going to go for your throat. So at the moment, everybody, he's as nice as pie sat there in a nice pinky beak, as you can see, guys. It tells you the temperament and the condition of the bird in the crested caracara here. Now, this little bird is amazing, guys. Now, if you watched Spring Watch the other day, I don't know if you watched it, did you, about the eagle? Totally got it wrong, did Chris? Totally got it wrong. I've actually emailed him, found it down, putting that guy right. It's totally wrong. So how good are the eyes then on a bird of prey? Okay. What about humans? You lovely girls here, you have an average of 7 million, sorry, start again, an average of 7 million cones in your eyes. Gone to spring watch, you've got 235,000. Totally way up. If you research it, guys, you have 7 million, and men have 6 million. There's a reason why women are very unlikely to be colourblind. Men are usually colourblind, not women. Obvious reasons, the amount of cones in your eyes. And we know it's mainly green does men more than any other colour. These birds have 450,000 cones per square millimetre, 3 times more than any average female in the audience. So these little birds can see very good colours lying around, and everybody's feeding them, guys. They're so easy to look after. You can have a wild one coming in within 10 minutes and feeding out your hand. They're incredible birds. No fear of humans. Now, all the power isn't on the talons. There's no power. They won't even scratch you, which I'll show you in a minute. All the power comes from the beak area. How it works is incredible. The backbone starts like ours, but it goes over the head and round right the way across the head to the front mandible. So all of its head is one construction of bone. That's why it's got the power to flick itself, guys, which I'll show you very shortly. Around about 650 psi of pressure. It's powerful enough to cut your fingers, if you wanted to do. Yeah. But they're fairly good. 500 pairs in Scotland, between 450 to 508 pairs, that's what they're saying in Scotland. I don't know. I haven't counted them, so I'm only saying what they're saying. Okay, guys? None in Great Britain at all at the moment, guys. So in Scotland, the evidence of them eating is obviously deer. It's there. Okay, the red deer. We have a pair of red deer what we can see later. You want to do, guys, here? Tame ones. They're seeing and they're eating the hare, the blue or white hare in Scotland. You know, depends on altitude you are and time of weather. Okay, and time of year. They're also taking badgers, which is pretty sad in one way. And sadly, they are taking buzzards. And barn owls have been seen and recorded. So we've got a character here that can take most things, sheep, lambs, and so on. But where he comes from, he sees a lot bigger on the offering. So he sees a 7 foot on average, fully grown male wolf. So you might think, how does he attack the wolf? It's actually quite simple for an eagle. Okay? What he does, he sits it from afar and watches the pack. And you've got to ask yourself, what's the strength in the pack? The wolf or the pack? Which is it? Okay. So what he does then, he finds the weakest. And he'll set off, and this is when the feet are different than an owl. He's only one talon that's powerful, which is named what? Your big toe. You know. One. Hallux. Okay, right. So he has one big talon. Your toe's named after the bird of prey. Your big toe's called Hallux. Right. That's where the power is. The first three have nothing whatsoever, like butter and less. Do you do much birds then?
We've done very briefly on
Okay.
just like difference in anatomy, so like the heel.
Okay, excellent, that's right. Yeah, so well done.
And like their eyes, like the bony bits of their eyes pushing forward.
Excellent, well done, excellent, yeah, okay. There'll be a few things, my little Dan, you'll have to tell me. I'm pretty sure. You know, I mean, we don't go into depth you guys do. You know, we just research what the people need to know. That's the idea of education, isn't it? Yeah. So do they still have the hydrochloric acid in the stomach? Do they still have the acid? Yes, of course they do, guys, okay? But these have a crop. It's like a hamster has a pouch, as it were, alright? Now what's interesting is how eagles eat in the wild to captivity. In the wild, they'll eat, they'll fill the crop, and automatically the acid's coming up into the crop, taking the food down to the gizzard it needs to live. Right, okay. And then what it does then, Right, so we have a Chilean blue, okay? We have all the way from America flew in this morning. And this is actually...
Yeah.
10 minutes late though, wasn't it? 10 minutes
In
late.
America, they call this a stink eagle. Okay, guys, because it eats skunks. Would you believe it? A skunk eater. Right, sir, when you're ready, off you go. I don't know about eagles. Fly, off you go. That's right, fly, you can. Okay.
What's he doing?
We're going to fly it first before we let it go, if you don't mind. Yeah. Have to walk Kitty on the bird all the time, Bob. Hopefully she's 4 pounds 7, so she's a bit heavy. So I'm hoping she goes up today. I want to record some data today because it's nice weather. She might not. It's just a bit warm. It's a little lazy, but we'll see. Now eagles are fully grown at 19 to 22 weeks. Maturity on males can take up to 3 years. Females 6 years. Would you believe it? You see, all birds are molting at this time of year because of the new colour look. See, she's got 3 lovely coming down now in grey. That's a new colour. Because they can take up to 6 years to get maturity colours from the Chilean blue. All done there. Anyone else, please come out. Any girls, anybody, young ladies?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, please, young lady, go up there, look. Enjoy it. Yeah. So, I'm going to go for a throat in a minute, I'll tell you, but don't worry, okay.
You're going to train it?
I'll pay you later.
You're a bit intimidated. When it lands on the glove, it's nice, isn't it? Just, you know. Not as heavy, yeah, but she's about 4 pounds 7. Right. Yeah, 2 or 3 bags of sugar, obviously. Yeah, going on there. Now she's got the largest death in the world. Who kills her? Was recorded. That's the great horned owl in America. And the reason why is because eagles cannot see at night. There's only 1 or 2 species can. The rest can't. So what they do, they roost up, thinking, "Oh, I'm safe here." Along comes a great horned owl in America, who was a nighttime hunter as well, and smack, that was it. Take him off the pedestal. We're doing them like that. We'll do a few more. Okay, guys, you ready? We'll come out. We'll do a few more. When she's ready to go, she'll go on her own. Yeah. Now, there's a story while we've got this one, guys. Last year, sorry, 2 years ago, I don't know if you saw North Television, but we had